What is up, bro? How you going? Back with another video, and in this video, we will talk about mental health. And the biggest symptom when it comes to realizing that you have a mental issue is when you feel like there's someone else living in your head. Like if you have never struggled with mental issue, you won't relate to this. But for people who have struggled with mental issues, they know like when it feels like someone else is living in their head. And whenever you like just try to mind your own business, when you're just doing your own thing, and all of a sudden this other voice in your head, it just says something that you don't want to hear, technically you don't want to think. And what people do is they try to fight this voice in the head, and the more they try to fight it, the more they get into this rabbit hole, and they are just they go deeper and deeper. It just takes their mental energy. It just takes it gives them these horrible thoughts that are hard to get rid of. Have you ever been there? Yo, it sucks. It sucks if you haven't been there, bro. If you've never been there, I mean, good shit. Like, you are lucky, bro. And for people who have, listen to this. The only way you can defeat this other voice in your head is by not fighting its battle. I always ask people to meditate. People who want to improve their lives, I want them to meditate. When you meditate, like, this is the first realization you get, like, you are not your thoughts. The reason why you try to fight these thoughts is because you feel like it's a part of you. You know what I mean? Like, your thoughts are not you, bro. You are not your thoughts. You are not your body. You are this being that's in this body. You know what I mean? And this is what you have to realize. And if you want to defeat this voice, bro, first of all, you gotta stop giving it energy. Like, what's our main, what's our main response to it? First response, like, when this thought pops up, people just try to suppress this thought. With mentally, they'll be like, no, 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 don't think this thought. And what happens? It comes up with four similar thoughts, or it just intensifies the feeling of that thought. And then you get this feeling of anxiety, and next thing you know, in like next 15 minutes, you are deep in this rabbit hole. You're stressed, you're anxious, and you are just fighting this battle that no one knows about. You know what I mean? And I want you to know this, bro. When you suppress this thought, you're giving this thought an energy. You're giving it energy, like, you're giving it your push. You know what I mean? Like, that's an energy too. And when you give it energy, bro, it just takes a life of its own. This thought will take a life of its own, because now it has energy. And it will come with another one, another one. You'll keep fighting, it'll bring four of its friends, like, keep on bringing more and more similar thoughts. This is why you need to stop giving it energy. Don't label it as good or bad. Just observe this thought. Observe this extra voice that's in your head. Look at this voice. Observe it. And just be like, okay, just let it go. The more you try to fight it, the more you will never win this fight. You will never ever ever win this fight, bro. The only way you win this fight is by not fighting here. You don't try to push it. You don't try to suppress it, because the more you will suppress it, the more energy it will have, and the bigger the explosion is going to be, of this thought. Like, whenever the situation demands, you know what I mean, like, whenever the similar situation comes up, similar thoughts will come up with extra intensity. That's why you have to, like, be able to observe your thoughts mindfully. You will have to be able to let go of what's not your thought. You know what I mean? Thought that you want to think. So, the again, the only way you win this fight is by not fighting it. No energy to these thoughts. And this is the thing, bro. This is something. Yeah, I don't want to scare you guys, but this is another thing. When you, like, do not give it energy, when you do not give it energy, it just disappears. But when you, like, give it energy, when you, like, push it, or you are sending the similar vibration to the universe. You know what I mean? And it'll bring the similar energy. It'll bring, if you are, like, if it's a negative thought and you, like, start, if you just go into this negative loop, it will bring negative energy in, bro. You know what I mean? So this is why you gotta like stop giving these thoughts energy. Just be present, be mindful, meditate. Meditate. This widen the bridge you have between you and your thoughts. Just, it will increase the distance between you and your thoughts, and it will help you, right? It will help you overcome your anxiety. It will help you overcome these mental battles you are fighting and no one knows about it. But I know what you're going through, bro. And I want you to understand there's a way out. And this way out by just, meditating and being mindful, bro. You know, I've made another video on how you can improve your mental health. You go watch that video as well. But I know what you're going through, and it's not easy. Like people say, mental health this, mental health that, bro. Like, come on. Regardless of whatever the cause is, this thing exists, and I want you to get better. I want your mental health to get better. You know what I mean? And there's no one's gonna save you because no one understands what you're going through. So it's only your responsibility to heal yourself, bro. You know what I mean? And yeah, again, if you got value out of this video, bro, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.